girl, it's your favorite girl Stels once more again on the YouTube streets. If you're new, I don't know why I'm hype and pumped today, maybe because I'm going to talk about money. That's why I'm hype and that's why I'm pumped. So if you're new here, welcome. My name is Stels. I'm a YouTuber based in Lagos, Nigeria. I'm a banker in a new generation bank, and I give tips on minimalism, financing, lifestyle, all that good stuff. So today we're going to talk about something. It's a very short video, but it's a very important video. So now, do you know that the interest rate has become interesting? Like, I'm all for investing your money in properties, in businesses, but those ones are high risk too now. You don't want to carry all your money, go put for all those kind of businesses as well. You need something that, okay, an idle fund that I'm living somewhere that I want this money to generate money for me, right? So, before now, I have a video on treasury bills. If you don't know how to invest in treasury bills, I'll put the description in. I'll put the link in the description below. You can also scroll down. You see the video of how to invest in treasury bills. You know. But today we're going to talk about just interest rates. Like, prior to now, interest rates in savings accounts was like 2%. If you get 2.5%, maybe you have one kind of hybrid account, or maybe you have an account that has some additional benefits. But now, guy, savings account interest rate is 4%. It might not mean a lot, but if you look at the charges you get on your phone, SMS charges, what do you call that thing again? Stamp duty charges, all other kind of charges that the CBN government has mandated banks to charge from you, you would definitely want that interest, because that's the kind of money that can wipe, that would not be a bother to you. You understand? When those 50 naira, 4 naira are being deducted from your accounts, if you have interest accruing on that account, that interest alone can actually cover up those expenses, so your money is still safe. So that is a way to look at it. Some people are like, I beg, 4% is small. 4% is not really small, though, to be honest. It's not really small. So now, interest rate has climbed up to 4% for your savings account. And you're telling me that, some people are like, but I've been saving money since now, I've never seen a lot for interest rates. It's because you're not doing it right. You can only get interest on your account if you've not withdrawn more than 3 times in a month. So if you've been withdrawing every 2 minutes, you will do USSD. Every 2 days, you do USSD. Transferring from your app to another customer and all that. And you think you get interest at the end of the month? Nada. You're not going to get interest. So what you can do, if you have a savings account, main account, you should have a sub account, or it depends. There are different banks that have different savings platform. I don't know what they call it in some other banks. Like, you can have, if you have account 1, you can have a sub account. Every bank has their own, what they call it. I don't want to mention what my bank calls it, because if I mention it, you know where I work. So you can have a sub account. When you get your funds that you want to save, put it in your main account, even if it's your salary account, because that's where the money comes from anyways. If you're working, let that money be in your savings account. Then whatever money you feel that's going to be an expense that you're going to need, transfer it to the other accounts, bulk sum, so that whenever you want to make withdrawals, you don't make withdrawals from that main savings account, you make withdrawals from the other accounts. Is that not a good tip? So that interest can still accrue, can still be generated from that main account where your bulk sum is. Okay? Because with all these charges, all these numerous charges, you actually need money to pay them off. You don't want to start paying off from your own money. Somebody's transferring money to you and they're debiting you 15 naira for stamp duty. Guy. So that's tip number 1. Like I said, savings account is becoming, interest rate is becoming interesting. Number 2, do you know that money market has climbed up to 11.7%? Even 12%, depends on the company you're going with. Money market funds. It's very easy to do. A lot of people think that money market is one kind of tedious. I actually prefer money market to treasury bills, because with money market, I can withdraw my money anytime. Treasury bills is a process. Money market, once you download the app, you can go through Mastered or Stanbic IBTC to do your money market. And interest rate is very, very palatable. 12%. What are you guys waiting for? This is the time to actually rush up on stuff like this. You know? So, money market has now climbed up to 11.7%, guys. Or 12%. It depends on which. Regular banks don't do it. Like, you cannot just walk up to any bank and say, oh, you want to do money market. You have to use insurance companies like that do mutual benefits investments, like AXA Mansard, Stanbic IBTC. Those are the only 2 I know. I don't know about any other one, you know, because that's the only 2 I actually use. So what you do is, they'll give you some forms you fill. It's very easy. Your money will just be on a holding period for 1 month. And after the 1 month, you can withdraw anytime you like. And interest rate is sweet. Right now, up to 12%, and I'm like, we are suffering less than 5% at a point, less than 3% at a point, but now 12%. This is a go. Like, this is a win. It is a go, it is a win. Okay, that's the money market. Like I said, this video is going to be very short. Next up is equity income. Like, guy, equity income is not per annum. Like, money market is per annum in the sense that if you invest 1 million for a year, and the interest rate is 4%, and you're looking at a particular amount, that amount will be spread across the 12 months. But equity income is per month, and the only downside of equity income is it fluctuates. So if after the holding period of a month, you can decide to drop your funds, but you have to be checking the interest rate to ensure that it is not lesser than the particular time you purchased the equity, right? I hope I'm making sense. Okay. I'm just hammering on the interest rate, and it's over 13%. So equity income is over 13%. Now, currently, I don't know when this video is going to be up, but I just hope it's going to be up before December the 7th, because FBN Quest is, they're issuing out commercial papers, and the expiry date is 7th of December. So if you have funds that you want to keep for as long as 160 days, 120 days, and you're living in Lagos, Nigeria, and you're living in Nigeria, go and rush FBN Quest commercial papers now, because it's going as much as 14 to 15%. Guys, see, we have to make money. This upcoming 2023, we are not yet to slack. So if you have funds that you are not using, if you have money that you are not using, rush straight to any mastered office and purchase your FBN Quest. You don't even have to go. You can even send a mail to their client service. You can there's this thing they do on their app where you can request for them to call you. They should call me. I don't need to borrow my credits. Anyways, that's it for it, guys. Treasury bills is still, it's not still high. That's why I don't want to talk about it. But money markets, your normal savings accounts is also doing good. So try and take advantages and opportunities of these investment plans. Okay, see you in the next one. I know your girl Stills. Bye.